So, caught a fish. First one of the year, third try. Third time was the charm, I guess, but only one. So it's not exactly a meal. It's going to be like a snack because the fish is like 8 inches total, and probably about 5 inches of that is meat, and then there's a head and a tail. So, fish with some rice, a nice healthy meal. Fresh fish that was caught about 10 hours ago. I would have cooked it sooner, but other stuff I needed to do. So let's get this thing prepped. We're gonna do flour, egg, and panko. Let's go ahead and watch this. Flour, egg, panko. Sometimes I put a little water in, I think that's fine. Let me grab my fish. While the camera was off, I heated up my grill. I heated up my pan with my grill, and it took about 10 minutes to get it up temperature. Now I'm heating up the oil. So I hot pan, cold oil. Put the oil in. By the time I'm done doing this, the oil should be hot enough. And cooking a fish like this will take, it takes way longer to do all this prep than it does to actually cook this fish. So, if you're watching this in the real world, this is the fish I caught this morning. I caught this fish. So, should be good to go. You have a wet hand and a dry hand. But since this fish is wet, I just realized I'd have 2 wet hands. Not a big deal. Boom. And I'm filming, so. Actually, I'm taking pictures. I'm filming with the camera, obviously. But yeah, roll this sucker around for a second. There you go. That's what we want. You want it to be covered, soaked. And of course our panko. I love panko. If you're watching this far, hi Mom. This is the fish you saw. My dad cleaned it for me. I was ready to just bring it home and clean it, but he was like, "Oh, I'll clean the fish." So I was like, "Okay." Not that it takes a long time. But actually, I did the video cleaning it. Last year. So, and everybody's like, all the YouTubers that want you to join their YouTube thing go, "They don't let me show it anymore, so you got to join my thing." Blah 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 blah. Because they're trying to be slick. Anyway, enough about those losers. Now, we're ready to go. We got our stuff done. Let me throw this away. And plus, I gotta wait. That oil shouldn't take that long to heat up. But now that I said that, the oil's probably like still cold. You know how it goes. So I'm giving it a second anyway. I need to give it a second to let that oil heat up. I want the oil to be at least 375, probably around 400. So the best thing to do is not make a mess like I did. See, this is my house, this is my kitchen. So if I make a mess, I gotta clean it up. So I try not to make too much of a mess. Anyway, gonna put my fish on this plate and take this plate out. It's a lot of plates, but I have a dishwasher. I can just, boom. So I'm gonna take a handful of these panko crumbs, so that way I can test the heat on my grill. So It's dark. I didn't feel like putting the light on. Mom, you know what it looks like. That's a fish. She's fried fish for us many, many times. So let's go ahead and get out to the grill. So let me test out this fire. Okay. Get a little more heat on there and let's get our fish in. I think we're in good shape. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the stuff right there. That's what you want. All right. It's got a little water on it, so it's gonna pop. We're gonna close the top. We'll be back in like 3 minutes. This does not take long at all. It took way longer for me to get everything ready than to actually cook it. Oh man. It's almost done. Oh yeah, you can, I think we can turn that one off and keep this one on. Ooh, I started to burn it. That's fine. There we go. Does not get much better than that. I mean, I could have not burned it a little bit, but I think we're in great shape. Boom. Nice pretty color. Maybe a bit too much, but I got the oil up hot because I wanted to make sure that we're in good shape. The head is approximately here. So, oh yeah. When that happens, look at it. See? This looks, oh no. You peel this back, perfect. The meat is perfect. This is how amazing it is, how lucky I am to be able to do something like this. And should always took the time and effort to get this. See how the meat just falls off? That's what you want. See? Because you don't want to do that. You don't want to mess with this. It's just a waste of your time. And then you get all these little bones in your teeth. Waste of your time. Hold on a second, I forgot to get my rice. Ideally, you want, the limit in Texas is 5. Ideally, I would have 5 of these and have a nice pile, probably about 6 to 8 ounces of meat. Just not the case, obviously. So this is my dinner. I'm gonna eat.